Yo, basically, what I'm about to say, actually, it can actually apply to dudes too. But I find it very interesting, and it could just be a random meme, and they just stuck a random picture of a woman on there because like they do that a lot online, whatever, whatever. But if the woman actually said this, she's not wrong when she was referring to women who are, let's just say, on a universal scale of as far as looks are concerned. You have women that are average to below average that want to be treated like they're upper echelon women as far as the looks department. They're not. Not only are they not honest with themselves, they don't have any friends or loved ones that are willing to be brutal and blatantly honest with them. Like, you know what? You're holding out for this kind of guy that's willing to pay 100% of everything for you. But the key factor that you're leaving out is you don't look good enough to get that. But in your mind, you're deluded to think that you do. And on the flip side, it's dudes like that too. Like, dude, somebody put 135 on a bench, on a flat bench, and told you to press it, 2 times, 3 times, 10 times, and you can't even do it once because your chest is basically full of jelly. You know what I'm saying? How are you gonna be out here demanding to get the top tier woman that's available? So it goes both ways. It can pretty much, the ball can bounce either way. It's just society as a whole. People are not willing to be honest with themselves. Like, when you look in the mirror, what do you actually see? What do you think you're looking at? Because your mirror is apparently lying to you. On top of that, obviously you don't have any friends and family that's willing to sit you down and be honest with you when it comes to that. Or are you so scared to even strike up that kind of conversation with your friends and family that you just completely blow over it and you just want to continue to live out your life in a deluded fashion that you're living in, thinking that, okay, even though reality says I look basic and extra average at best, I'm going to act like I look 100 times better, and I'm going to treat the opposite sex like I look 100 times better than I actually do. Even though there's a gym in every city, in every locale in the country, there's no excuse why you can't actually live out that dream and be the best person that you can be. But because of laziness, you choose not to, and you say, "Oh, I don't have time," and "Oh, I feel." It's always an excuse why you can't. So you walking around with 4 guts, and you expect to have somebody with a 6 pack. Real life don't work like that. Real life will go on strike on you if you expect them to work like that. But it's just everybody's living in this such deluded, and you can go from the music to TV shows, video games. Now they're even, and I found this pathetic actually when you think about it. There was an article, and they were talking about how they were trying to make the female characters in video games less attractive now, because before they were making them so attractive women were getting in their feelings and like, oh, this is misogynistic, and women don't really look like. Let me tell you something. To all you ultra feminists out there that think that women, there's no women walking the globe like that might actually look like these characters in these games. There are many beautiful women out there in all different races. Many beautiful women out there that look like they belong in a video game or on the centerfold of a magazine. Yes, they do exist. So you're contradicting yourself when you try to take that out of video games, saying, well, women can't look like that and it's impossible and this is misogynistic and all this nonsense that's so popular nowadays. Yes, there are women out there that are that beautiful and have bodies just like that without surgery. Because you know what they do? They work out. Whether they go to the gym or not, they do something to stay in shape. Whether it's a lot of cardio, maybe they run 4 or 5 miles a day in the morning times. Maybe that's why their body looks like it should be in a video game. Yes, they really do exist. But you got these people out here that they're too lazy to work out, and now they want to take the fun out of video games. Oh, this person is too sexy. So now they're actually making a concerted effort. I don't know the name of the video game developer, but they're actually quoted as saying they're going to make women less attractive in these games because guys like these certain games too much or something. It was something stupid, basically. It was something woke and something very stupid. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? I feel alone in crazy land. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on anymore. Like, why is it such an issue for a woman character in a video game to be pretty? Who wants to play a game with an ugly ass broad on the screen? Oh my goodness, now I get the opportunity to play a character who's a fat chick. Oh, I can't wait to play that. And then watching them actually do all these gymnastics and in games you got to be nimble and you can jump and do all these things, knowing damn well fat chicks can't do that. Come on now. When are we going to just start telling the truth about how people look? It should help them, not hurt them. But society has become so soft and so tissue marshmallowy. You can't even critique anybody anymore. Like, yo, you starting to spill out your clothes. You might want to do something. I mean, if I'm big backing and I'm spilling out of my clothes, if somebody that's cool with me and we tight, man, let me know it. Am I falling off? I mean, what the business is? Let me know. That way, I can tighten up and do something. I can correct my situation. Because obviously, I'm walking with one left foot the whole day, just left foot, left foot, left foot, left foot. No balance at all. I'm just eating all the cakes and all the treats and lifting a damn bit of weights. Ain't doing no kind of cardio. Ain't eating nothing that can be remotely thought of as healthy. So at that point, that's my fault. As a grown man, as a fully grown adult, whether you are an adult man or woman, that's on you to change that. You got to be willing to change that. Can't nobody do it for you. If I'm working out, that's not going to benefit your body. Remember that commercial with the dude had the wires hooked up to him and the other dude sitting down chilling, doing whatever. He got the other end of the wire hooked up to them. One guy lifting weights, but the guy sitting down is getting the benefits. Nah, real life don't work like that. Don't work like that. So a lot of y'all need to try to date where you at. Like, you started out physically where you at. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can try. You can shoot a half quarter if you want. Go ahead, take the shot. But at some point, you take your clothes off. The other person will be like, either maybe your personality can cover that up for a little bit, but sooner or later it's gonna be like that person has to be legitimately, something about them has to be kind of attracted to that. They have to kind of like that. Because if they pretending just to smash, after a couple times you take your clothes off, they're gonna be like, gritting their teeth like, maybe I'm a little tired tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it be. And before you know it, that little relationship and encounter or friends with benefits or whatever you want to call it, that shit is done. All because neither side was honest. You wasn't really feeling people spilling out of their clothes like that. But you pretended like you was because you wanted to smash a couple times. Instead of telling that person like, yo, you need to tighten up. But if you do kind of like that, then you can disregard everything I'm saying because you're obviously dating within your range. You're dating on your level, physically. Now, as far as mentally and all the other stuff, that stuff is secondary. It always has to be an initial attraction to begin with. If the person's personality shows up before they appear, that can stagnate you for a minute and put you in a position to where, okay, let me see what this person is about. Because the whole package I might be attracted to the whole package as a whole. It's possible. But sooner or later, you're going to need to be attracted to the physical, or that's not something that's going to work long term. And it all stems from people not being honest with themselves in the mirror. What do you see? You know damn well you're not a 10. So why do you have 10 demands? You're not a dime. Why do you have dime demands? You need to have nickel bag demands because that's where you're at. You can build if you're at nickel bag level, you can strive for the dime bag level. Genetically, you may never reach it, no matter how much makeup you wear and weave and wigs and all that crap. Work out all day and you have a body like a stallion, not Meg, a real stallion. But you're only going to reach a certain level because genetically we are who we are. All we can do is accentuate whatever our natural born characteristics are physically. We can try to accentuate those and ride it out like that. But genetically we are who we are. So when you look in the mirror, you need to accept that and be like, all right, this is where I'm at. You can't ask for a dime if you a 5, if you a nickel. Oh, you're a nickel and you want a man that makes 6 figures and has a 6-pack and he's chiseled and got a 12-inch slung and all that. And you think he gonna want you. He only gonna want to be with you and nobody else. That's not even realistic. You in fairy tale land. Call Dr. Seuss, have a conversation with him. You get the same result. But shit, I just want to get on here for a minute and spit something at y'all with a straw. But from a guy's point of view, because obviously I'm speaking from a guy's point of view, even though this message is a universal message, but it's a lot of women out there that, y'all want to act like dimes, but you don't have anybody in your life that care about you enough to tell you you're not a dime. You're not. And it's a genetic thing. And of course, you can make it worse by not working out, by the way you eat, But genetically, you are who you are. How you accept that and deal with that is up to you. Don't be walking around expecting guys to treat you like a dime if you're a nickel. That's all I'm saying. So hit the like button, share this video, because this message definitely needs to get out. Support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Hit up the Cash App, Cobra Clutch, $ Cobra Clutch 357. That being said, I'm out. Subscribe. Damn it.